What's up guys, welcome back to another Alliance War video. This is Ardnal7. This is Season 49, War number 5, LVT versus CZSK. I have 5 fights this war. I'm bringing Chee'ilth, Domino, and Wags for some pre-fights, and I am taking Path 1 in Section 1, Path 6 in Section 2, and Node 39 Void. Alright, first is Jessica Jones on Node 1. I will be using Chee'ilth. This is Path 1, Section 1, the first fight, and really I'm just using Chee'ilth as a counter for Jessica Jones. I'm going to spam SP1s, that way if she is unstoppable I'll just ignore that while I have the buff from the SP1 up. So for the most part here I'm just going to be parry heavying. That's going to apply bleeds, which will take her down, and then there's the SP1. When possible, I want to push her to her SP2, but the reason I'm parry heavying a lot here is I just want to try to maintain space so she doesn't have a ton of regen. So as long as I'm not like on top of her the whole fight, she's not going to have a ton of regen. But she's melting nice and fast. One more special should do it, and that is the end of it. Alright, next up is Corvus Glaive on Node 10. This is the second fight on Path 1 in Section 1. I am using Domino. Corvus is a tactic defender, so I'm using Domino as a tactic attacker. I do have a Wags that I applied for myself here, just to get around the masochism. But I'm just going to make sure that I get my prowess up here at the start, and I don't want to be dexing a whole ton, just because that's going to get rid of the prowess. And I'm knocking him down there to remove his glaive charges. And there's the SP2. I do have mutant power back boosts on. Just get back to a 1 bar power, but we'll come back to the SP2 again. Take the SP1 into block. Try not to dex too much. Corvus is really a nothing defender. He's tactic, so they're going to place him, but any tactic attacker will take this fight fine. Obviously he does, hit pretty hard if you mess up like I did just there, but that's what the invuln's for. So here's the next SP2. Power backs take me to another SP2, and we'll dash back and use this to finish the fight. Alright, into Section 2, I am taking Path 6. First up there is Hulk on Node 24. I will be using Chee'ilth, so swapping back to a skill special boost. I'm not using the power back boost because I'm just going to be spamming SP1s, and that doesn't give you any power back. Chee'ilth does do extra damage to Gamma type champions, so like the different Hulks of the Battle Realm here. So my bleeds will be doing plenty of good damage here. With Hulk, really the only thing I have to watch out for is when he gets to his 15th Fury and gets his Unstoppable. But as long as I'm spamming SP1, I ignore that Unstoppable with Chee'ilth anyway. If I recall correctly, this fight actually ends before he gets there. So there I bait his SP2. I much prefer his SP2, but really both of his specials, if you get caught, you're probably dead. Another SP1. So there he does actually get his 15, but he dies right after. Alright, next up is Blade on Node 33. This is the second fight on Path 6 in Section 2. I am using Domino. The tricky part of this fight is the power buildup, or the prowess buildup, unblockable rather. So if you take his special into block, he's going to get prowess, and then once he has 3 prowess, his specials are unblockable. So what you don't want to do is block his specials, and what I'm going to do here is dex his SP1. Just make sure that he's baiting his SP1, because if he throws the SP2, then I'm going to have to block it. So I'll just let him throw his SP1, I'll dex it, it's going to remove some of the prowess, it's just going to extend that fight a little bit, so you just need to make sure that you are on top of your prowess at the start. I actually take one of those hits in the block, but I think Domino, did Domino things and stopped it from mattering, but one SP2 basically kills him, I'm back to an SP3, I'll drop it, and he is dead. I was pretty close to getting the kill there on the SP2, but get to see a cool Domino SP3 animation. Alright, my last fight this war is Void on Node 39. I will be using Chee'ilth. I took this fight last war as well, so you see me throwing on an invulnerability boost. And really the only trick to this fight is that you don't want to be dexing a lot, because you don't want to give him any power from Power Snack whenever you get a buff. So I'm just going to parry, I'm going to throw medium to apply bleeds, and I will let my cleanses deal with his debuffs that he places, and I'm just going to spam SB1. I'm going to try to get him to throw specials by keeping him in the corner, and when he throws them, I'll just take him into block happily. So I don't want him to get to an SP3, but I do have an invuln just in case. And ideally he just throws the SP1s, but he's being a little stingy here, so there he got a Power Snack from a Dex. So I'm just going to push him to SP3 here. That's what the invuln's for. So we'll come out of the SP3, we'll take no damage. He's got plenty of bleeds on him, and we'll just reset. You could get fancy with Chee'ilth here and get the heavy punishes in from his heavies or from his specials, but there's really no reason to. This fight's really safe with Chee'ilth. Just get your bleeds, spam the SP1s, and the invuln will save you from the special 3s. Alright, another 5 fights done. I am 20-0 on the season. That is it for war number 5. LVT does win this war, starting 5-0 on the season. Off to a good start. Thanks, guys.